Because you're unforgiven for. I'm just kidding, guys. There's only 3. Don't get excited just yet. That part 4 is not in the works at all. Hi guys, welcome to the channel. I'm Chris Norwood on a journey to hear every song ever recorded. And I wanted to share this little experiment that I did with you guys because it's pretty cool. The Unforgiven Two was a song that I'd grown up with. We've all heard Unforgiven and Unforgiven Two at least a million times, right? Even if you don't like Metallica, we've all heard these songs. But Unforgiven 3, not so much. It's not a single like the other two, but it's still a pretty great song. So I got this crazy urge, just this had to hear Unforgiven 2. So I started rocking out to that song, just jumping around in my underwear, just singing my heart out, crying, playing on guitar. And then the idea struck me. I need to make a block of time to take out of my busy life and listen to all 3 Unforgiven songs in order, back to back. So I found someone on YouTube. Thank you so much for with a video with all 3 songs, so I wouldn't have to stop in between the tracks and do it. So it is out there on YouTube. You can just type in the Unforgiven Trilogy and it should come right up, or all 3 Unforgiven songs, and it comes right up. So shout out to them. So I clicked play. I got it on the big speakers. And wow. I believe I did it in the car and in the house. It was epic. It was unbelievable. And you really, like when you think of the 3 songs, even if you know all the words to all 3 of them, it's a little bit to pinpoint the narrative going throughout the tracks. But when you listen to it like this, it really tells a story, and you really feel like you're traveling with this guy along this life of unforgivenness. So, the Unforgiven is the original. It's the power ballad by, if you're unfamiliar with Metallica, they're this American heavy metal band. It was released as a single from their 5th record, which is self-titled. It's known as the Black Album, although there's a ton of Black Albums out there now. Weezer, Jay-Z, Metallica. There's at least 2 or 3 more that I can't think of right off the top of the bat. But we're talking about Metallica. So it does have a really heavy chord progression on it. And it is about, all 3 of the songs seem to be about the struggle of one man against all that would hold him down. And then we've got the sequel. And the sequels, the Unforgiven 2 seems to be, it was released on Reload instead of the self-titled album. And sort of the same idea. Although, you're talking about I'm unforgiven and you're unforgiven. I have not checked out these videos yet, but the little Wikipedia insert here talks about this really cool video for the Unforgiven 2, and I'm really interested to see that. I have not. I'm sure that I've seen it, but I haven't watched them in their entirety. It does look like there was some huge gaps where they did not play the Unforgiven 2 in live settings. But if you guys have not done this before, please do it. If you have 21 minutes. So you got the Unforgiven, which is 6 minutes and 27 seconds off the... Anyway, you got the Unforgiven 2, which is 6 minutes and 38 seconds. And then you've got Unforgiven 3, which is the longest. They get longer and longer as they go. Unforgiven 3 is 7 minutes and 47 seconds off Death Magnetic. It's one of the better songs off of that album, if you ask me. So I've actually made a playlist here on my iTunes. But we're going to be talking about this trilogy. We've kind of discussed the themes of the original song being about a man who is struggling against all that has been thrown at him. Then we've got, hold up a minute. Hold up a minute. We're just going to, screw all that Wikipedia mess. We're going to dive into the lyrics. That's where the real meat of this trilogy is. We can't play the songs. We can talk about them, though. We can talk about them for hours and days and years and decades and millennia until I die. I'm not going to die. Okay, so let's just jump into the lyrics. We've got the Unforgiven here. I was trying to find all the lyrics together. Could not find that, unfortunately, because Google does not have all the answers I'm looking for. Okay, so new blood joins this earth, and quickly he's subdued. Through constant pain disgraced, the young boy learns their rules. With time the child draws in, this whipping boy done wrong, deprived of all his thoughts. The young man struggles on and on, he's known, a vow unto his own, that never from this day his will they'll take away. What I've felt, what I've known, never shine through what I've shown. Never be, never see, won't see what might have been. Never free, never me, so I dub the Unforgiven. They dedicate their lives to running all of his. He tries to please them all. This bitter man he is. Throughout life, the same. He's battled constantly. This fight he cannot win. A tired man they see no longer cares. The old man then prepares to die regretfully. That old man, he is me. Oh my gosh, was that a shocker? What I felt, what I've known, never shine through what I've shown. Never be, never see, won't see what might have been. What I've felt, what I've known, never shine through what I've shown. Never free, never me, so I dub thee Unforgiven. Solo. That repeats again. Won't see what might have been. Repeats. Never free, never me, so I dub thee Unforgiven. Never free, never me, so I dub thee Unforgiven. You label me, I label you, so I dub thee Unforgiven. Never free, never me, so I dub thee Unforgiven. This is a very, very bleak outcome to his circumstances, guys, and it doesn't get better. Not yet, anyway. Let's dive into the Unforgiven Two. That title could easily have been extremely corny, but it's not, because it's executed well. Lay beside me, tell me what they've done. Speak the words I want to hear to make my demons run. I'm sure that the first one is the most popular or most beloved by fans, but I prefer Unforgiven 2 over the others. I love all three, but I'd say 2, 1, 3. That's my ranking there, folks. Oh, also, sorry about the cheek pimples. There's nothing I can do about them. I am doing something about the beard pretty soon. Get ready for clean-shaven Chris Norwood. Anyway, he's asking someone that's with him to make his demons run. The door is locked now, but it's opened if you're true. If you can understand the me, then I can understand the you. This song is getting me teary-eyed, man. This is the one, it just shakes me to my core. I don't remember when I heard this because my parents were not huge Metallica fans, but I did hear it growing up. I love this black heart scarring, darker still. Oh, it's some of the most poetic lyricism ever. Lay beside me under wicked sky, through black of day, dark of night. We share this paralyze. Is that paralyze or paradise? That's kind of a big difference. The door cracks open, but there's no sun shining through. Black heart scarring darker still, but there's no sun shining through. No, there's no sun shining through. No, there's no sun shining. What I've felt, what I've known, turn the pages, turn to stone. Behind the door, should I open it for you? Oh, what I've felt, what I've known, sick and tired, I stand alone. That sick and tired, I stand alone. Oh. Could you be there because I'm the one that waits for you? Or are you unforgiven too? See, this is wrecking me inside. And I'm not even like dancing on the couch in my underwear. I was going to do that video for you guys, but YouTube said no. They said nope, nope, nope. You're too sexy. You can't be doing that. You got to just sit there in front of your camera and cry. Because you're good at that. I am crying, guys. This is wild. This song just, it's one of, I love sad songs. And this is the ultimate sad song. The sad trilogy. Come lay beside me. This won't hurt, I swear. She loves me not, she loves me still. But she'll never love again. She lay beside me, but she'll be there when I'm gone. Black heart scarring, darker still. Yes, she'll be there when I'm gone. Yes, she'll be there when I'm gone. Dead sure she'll be there. What I've felt, what I've known. Turn the pages, turn the stone. Behind the door, should I open it for you? What I've felt, what I've known, sick and tired, I stand alone. Could you be there? Because I'm the one that waits for you. Or are you unforgiven too? Lay beside me. Tell me what I've done. The door is closed. So are your eyes. But now I see the sun. Now I see the sun. Yes, now I see it. There's a little bit of hope here. There's a little bit of hope in this verse. What I've felt, what I've known, turn the pages, turn the stone. Behind the door, should I open it for you? What I've felt, what I've known. So sick and tired, I stand alone. Could you be there? Because I'm the one that waits for you. The one who waits for you. The one who waits, the one who waits for you. What I've felt, what I've known, turn the pages, turn the stone. Behind the door, should I open it for you? So I dub thee unforgiven. Oh, what I've felt. Oh, what I've known. I take this key and I bury it in you. Never free, never me. Because you're unforgiven too. Never free, never me. because you're unforgiven too. Oh. Now we've got an ad for Fantano down there. Absolutely loving the Fantano. Swear, guys, like I'm gonna be like the next, if not the next Fantano, maybe the next Sea of Tranquility. How about that, guys? Anyway, shout out to some YouTubers there. We are at the Unforgiven 3, the conclusion of the Unforgiven Trilogy. Or is it? For now it is. Let's just dive into the lyrics. How could he know this new dawn's light would change his life forever? Set sail to sea, but pulled off course by the light of golden treasure. Was he the one causing pain? This is sort of a callback to the part 2 with his careless dreaming. I guess that's his careless dreaming of seeing the sun and wanting to experience some light and some goodness. Been afraid, always afraid of the things he's feeling. We can all relate to that. I don't care who you are. We're all afraid of the things that we're feeling. He could just be gone. He could just sail on. He'll just sail on. How could I be lost if I've got nowhere to go? Search for seas of gold. How come it's got so cold? If the waters are made of gold, they're going to be cold. How can I be lost? In remembrance I relive. And how can I blame you when it's me I can't forgive? So this chorus, there's still this battle, there's still this anger against other people and himself. But in part 3, he's coming to terms with the fact that, okay, I've got this anger with myself and the world and with you and with her. But now I'm sort of realizing the problem is in here. The problem's in here. It's not with her. It's not with the ocean. It's not with him. It's not with the government. It's not with a higher power or a lower power. Problem is that I can't forgive myself. These days drift on inside a fog. It's thick and suffocating. This seeking life outside its hell, inside intoxicating. He's run around like his life, water much too shallow, slipping fast down with his ship, fading in the shadows now. Seems he's leaving behind a lot of things. A castaway. They're all gone away. They've all gone away. They've gone away. How can I be lost if I've got nowhere to go? Searching for seas of gold, how come it's got so cold? How can I be lost? In remembrance I relive. And how can I blame you when it's me I can't forgive? Forgive me not, forgive me. This is sort of a callback to the she loves me not. Forgive me not. Forgive me not. Forgive me. Why can't I forgive me? So set sail to sea, but pulled off course by the light of golden treasure. How could he know this new dawn's light would change his life forever? How can I be lost if I've got nowhere to go? Search for seas of gold. how come it's got so cold? How can I be lost? In remembrance I relive. So how can I blame you when it's me? I cannot forgive. Okay, so that's the lyrical breakdown of the trilogy that we're discussing here. Let's get into the the narrative. It's still a little bit foggy, like the ocean, the cold, golden ocean that the character has set sail upon towards the end of his journey. But it's a little bit more clear when you look at all three as one piece of work. And it sounds great too. Just, it sounds like one 21-minute song. So he's born, immediately thrown into a world of chaos, and he can't be himself. He can't be free. So I guess in a way he's kind of calling himself unforgiven, even in the beginning of the original song. In the second song, the Unforgiven Two, which is undeniably my favorite out of the three, it seems like he's trying to have a relationship. He's trying to find a way to make it work with this other person. But I think he's sort of realizing that while he's angry with himself and angry with them, he realizes that this other person is maybe having these other struggles too. But perhaps they are having these struggles because he has really done them wrong. In the most general of terms, he's really, maybe literally or figuratively or both, put the knife in their back because he's angry and she's angry and they're both angry and everybody's angry. In the third track, though, there is a little bit of light in part 2, and then in Unforgiven 3, he is set sail on the ocean, which is kind of a positive, maybe a positive vibe if you like being a pirate. And he's sort of on search for treasure, and I think his treasure would ultimately be being forgiven. Oh man. This is making me think of a quick one, While He's Away by The Who. Oh! I think that's why I like The Unforgiven so much. It reminds me of a newer take on a quick one, While He's Away. Oh my gosh. I love these epic long songs. So, in part 3, he's set sail on the ocean. He's searching for a treasure. Perhaps forgiveness is the treasure, but he's still afraid. He's always afraid. He's still, afraid to show his feelings. So he just goes on and on and on. And he's not really looking back, but he's just regretful and remorseful. He's not lost because he doesn't belong anywhere. So in a sense, he is beyond lost. In remembrance, I relive. He's living in the past of a better world, a better life, and he doesn't. He was blaming you, but now he's coming to terms with it being his own fault. He gets trapped in a really bad weather. The ship is sinking. Oh my gosh. So, I guess he's going down with his ship. Did he survive? What is going on here? What do you think is the meaning of the end of part 3? And do you think we'll get a Unforgiven 4 and Unforgiven 4? Let's just see what the Googles think. Will Metallica do an Unforgiven 4? Unforgiven 4. There is a Reddit about this. How many Unforgivens? Metallica has to make Unforgiven 4. What if Metallica wrote Unforgiven 4? Propose lyrics for Unforgiven 4. Metallica, From the Shadows to the Stars. Ooh, that's interesting. Some interesting stuff over here on the Unforgiven 4 Reddit. They said it would make sense because the Unforgiven songs sort of skip records, like the Black Album had one, Load didn't, Reload had it, Saint Anger didn't, Death Magnetic had 3, Hardwired didn't, so the next album should have, theoretically, an Unforgiven 4. And then there's comments like Unforgiven with the IV. Then there's Un-4, the number given, or written out like that. James mentioned that Unforgiven 3 wrapped it up. Some people suggested an instrumental part 4. I would not like that at all. Someone else wants Unforgiven 50,000s. He's played out on that theme. Unforgiven 4. It better be called Effing Forgiven with F-O-U-R given. It was planned as a trilogy. Maybe The Forgiven. What if they came out with a song called The Forgiven? You are forgiven. Let's see what we got to say. So, struggles. So yeah, let's see what they say over here on Games Facts. Game Facts. Metallica has to make an Unforgiven 4. Nope, it's just a bunch of trash talking on a thread. Spam malicious. And then we're over at Blogspot. From the Shadows to the Stars says, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I don't know. So it looks like it was a planned trilogy of songs, but if you haven't done yourself the privilege, I suggest getting on YouTube, typing in the Unforgiven Trilogy or the 3 Unforgiven songs together, and just putting on some headphones, using some really great speakers, and just rock out to it. It's really emotional. That's, even if I'm not quite sure what the story is, I think the guy's just a really angry guy dealing with his emotions. I mean, that's what life's all about, right? So it brings me it gives me the chills. It gives me the cries. It gives me the dancing on my couch with a guitar in hand, in my underwear. It's just freaking, it's just an emotional train wreck in a song. It's just absolutely amazing. And I don't know about you guys, but I would be totally down for an Unforgiven 4, and an Unforgiven 5, and an Unforgiven 6, and an Unforgiven 7, Unforgiven 8, oh yeah, yeah, and an Unforgiven 10. We're skipping part 9. It's going to come later for some reason. I don't know what's going on. It's some kind of legal stuff. You can't make a song called the Unforgiven 9, but you can do Unforgiven 11 and 12, 12, 12 Unforgiven, 12 Unforgiven, 12 Unforgiven, and 13 and 14 and 15. Hey buddy, you want like a jazz? Dogs don't like rock, dogs like jazz, so maybe they could do like an Unforgiven Chihuahua mix, which would be a jazz song. Maybe it could be like that Lulu album. That could be interesting. Like the Lulu Unforgiven. Yeah, that's the idea. That's the idea right there. So guys, I'm gonna, if you guys are still around, I'm gonna play the Unforgiven 3 on my acoustic guitar. I'm not gonna do. I play the first one all the time at home. It's just one of my favorite songs to play acoustically. And I've started playing the second one. It's a little bit harder for me to play, honestly, but I've never tried this one. So I'm going to try to get it as off from the original melody as possible so YouTube won't take this video down. So I'm going to do my own spin on the Unforgiven 3. If you don't like it, that's cool. You can always stop the video or fast forward or watch this in slow motion or fast motion. How could he know this new dawn's light would change his life forever? Set sail to hold off course by the light of the golden treasure forest. See the one causing pain with this can of dreaming. They're afraid, always afraid of the things he's feeling, of the things he's feeling. Just sail, he would sail up. How can I be lost if I got nowhere to go? Searching for seas of gold, how come the sky's so cold? How can I be lost in remembrance I relive? How can I blame you when it's me I can't forgive? And we're gonna play all three of them in reverse order. Lay beside me, tell me why I don't speak the words that I want to hear. Make my demons run. The door is locked now, but it's open if you're true. You guys like this? You understand me, that I can understand you. Can I do this solo? Under the wicked skies. Oh yeah, Duke got joined sisters, and quickly he subdued. Through constant pain, disgrace, the young men learned their rules. Why fail unknown, never shine the white show. So I dubbed the Unforgiven. Lay my bed So I dubbed thee Unforgiven.